So root 6, root 5 bar chords, let me explain that to you. R in the R5 and R6 stands for root. So the 5 or the 6 means which string you're on. So R6 means I'm going to play a chord that has the root on the 6th string. Or R5 would be I'm going to play a chord that has the root on the 5th string. Basically, that's it. Now, there's two chord shapes that is based on this concept of R5, R6. And that is your E major shape and your A major shape. So the E chord that we all know open, that we will consider this lowest note as our root note because it's on the 6th string. And what we're going to do is take this shape and move it up 1 fret, but switch our fingers around so that we're using fingers 2, 3, and 4 to create that same shape, and then now bar it at the 1st fret. So now my first finger is now holding down an F chord. So now this is no longer an E major chord, it's an F major chord. If I do slide back, I'm playing E major, go up 1 fret, F major, and every time I move up 1 fret, I get a new chord. F sharp major, G major, A flat major, A major, and on and on and on and on and on. It can keep sliding that shape up. So that's your R6 chords. Your R5 chords is based around your A major shape. Same concept applies. You're going to take that shape, move it up, and you can either do two things. You can switch your fingers around so you're using 2, 3, and 4 and bar it. And that works great when you're down here in the lower area of your guitar neck because the frets are further apart. But it doesn't work so good as you climb up the neck. As you know, your frets get closer and closer together. So it's getting harder and harder to cram 3 fingers into 1 fret space. So the other alternative is to just use 1 finger. Since you have 3 notes that line up on the same fret on adjacent strings, why not just use 1 finger? So essentially you get that same shape, but just by using 1 finger. So we're moving the A shape, our R5 chord shape, and we're moving it up. Now, it would be really good exercise for you to figure out what chords you're playing. Always base the root note off whatever string you're playing. So remember, R5 is going to be off the A major shape. R6 is going to be off the E major shape. And there you have R5 and R6 chords.